Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are working on the next step of the S2000 on getting this APR front splitter onto the car. I ordered the chassis mounted brackets from Devsport, so I just did the unboxing. Comes with these 4 bracket pieces, 2 little top brackets, and then the bottom ones that go onto the splitter. Then it comes with all your hardware you're gonna need for this, as well as extra hardware, I believe, for the splitter as well. I think it does. Well, I mean, we're gonna see once we go ahead and start the install. So I'm gonna get the bracket on first before we mock up the APR splitter. So I'll do that after we do this. I already went ahead and removed the bumper to make it easier. If you saw the last install, we did the headlights. So I just went ahead and left the front bumper off of the car. That way it was a little bit easier to get to these brackets that we needed to do. So the first part is the brackets are gonna mount to these little bars right here. Let me get my flashlight so you guys can see. Okay, so they're gonna mount right here. This plastic piece, if you guys still have it, mine, I don't know where these little bolts came from, but I'm just gonna mount the bracket with it on there. So it's gonna be like that. Let's see if I can show you. Oh, like that. So it goes right there where the hole is. I'll finagle it. But basically the bracket this thing comes with, the top portion is gonna be this, and this slides into this little hole right here, and then you're gonna mount this sucker like that, right there. And that's how it's gonna mount. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that next part. I'm gonna try to mount the camera where you guys can see everything, and go from there. Alright, so what I ended up doing was drilling out the 2 holes that we needed here on the plastic. I used a giant drill bit, I don't know what size, but these bolts that they gave us are pretty stout. So how this is gonna mount up is I put the bracket goes inside this piece right here, so it slides in. The way that the bolts goes is that you put the washer on top of the bracket, and then the bolt goes through this top portion like that. So it drops in like that, and this lines up going this way. So that's how this goes, and then the nut goes right on the bottom with another washer. So washer goes on first, and then the nut right underneath it, and that's gonna mount up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side and show you guys in real time as I'm recording, so you know. Okay, so you have to go in at an angle. I should have kept recording, but basically I had to go diagonal. So there's the bracket. So like you have the bracket with the bolts in, right? If you go straight in, it won't go, but like if you do it diagonally, it'll slide in. So do it diagonally. And I was able to do it. I don't know why I stopped recording. Well, I stopped recording because I had an issue. I'm winging this. So, bam. It's the bracket. And then what we're gonna do is take the So this bracket mounts, you can either do it this way or this way. I think it's too close to this plastic to mount that way, so I'll have to go this way. Oh, let's see. Oh, we might have ran into the first issue. I think what I'm gonna have to do is cut out a slit so this slides right in. All right. Stand by. All right, so now I understand why, like, the one video that I've seen, this was gone, you know, missing. It's because they didn't want to modify anything. So I still want to use it because I think there's some use to it. You know, Honda engineers are probably a little bit smarter than most people. So this is here for function. It's to draw air into your radiator. So I still wanted to use this. I didn't want to delete this. Eventually I want to get a metal one to fully, like, aluminum the whole bottom, and get rid of all the plastic. But until then, I still want to use this. So what I did was I used a circular saw and cut out the hard plastic so the bracket was able to fit in here. It's gonna slide in like this, so you have enough space to go in. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit more over here on the side, so I'm gonna do that now. But that's the step I'm on right now. All right, so what I had to do is go in sideways. I had to just go in at an angle like this and turn it from the bottom until this locked in to get it going. So it's just different ways of, I don't know, like, finessing it. But that's that. Now we move on to the bottom portion of the bracket, and this mounts like this, and you just go basically to the bottom of that. I don't know what, oh, this is this. We'll probably have to cut this. Great. All right, I'll figure that out and then move on. All right, so the next step is putting the second bracket on. This is the part that actually mounts to the splitter. There's only one way this bracket goes. The nameplate is gonna be faced on the inside. The way I did it so that there was no, or there was enough space from this, was do it on the outside like this, just because it gave me enough room to, like, play around with this inside plastic. These little, the bolts that come with it, they're gonna come with a they're T bolts or whatever. Just get the appropriate size. I don't know the size off the top of my head. I just, you know, inserted it and played with it a little bit. These are a weird size. These nuts, they're 13 mil. So I grabbed me a 13 mil wrench and the appropriate T mold. Instead of going this way, I went outside on the other side. That way I was able to tighten the nuts easier. So that's the way that I did it. I'll see if it, you know, is an issue later on when I go to put the splitter on, the bumper, and then go to put the bumper on. I don't think it'll be an issue, but off the top of my head, I'm just doing what makes sense, and then going from there. I will have to cut this bottom piece. I don't know if it's a little bit of plastic. I'm gonna have to cut around it so the bracket can go to the appropriate spot. If not, I'd have to take the whole fender liner out. I don't know if I want to do that right now. You know, I honestly don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the liner, if I should get rid of it or what. One of the videos that I watched, they didn't have it on, but they got rid of all the plastic. So I don't know if I'm making a mistake or not keeping it, but we'll see. I think it'll look a little bit cleaner, add some functionality to it. So yeah, so we'll see. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten these to the point where I can adjust this and it not move the other side I used a leveler to level with the frame, and just put a little bit lower because I have a front lip on my bumper, so I put it a little bit lower than where the frame sits, if that makes any sense. And I'll go ahead and tighten these and then show you on the next step what I do. Alright, so the next step is I took the my leveler, or really you can just use like a box or whatever to like kind of level it out with the frame, and I just put it a little bit lower. So it's about where it's at on the other side. And all you got to do is just really tighten in one of these bolts. Oh crap. Alright, now I gotta this is harder than it looks, huh? Right there. What I'm gonna do is side. Go ahead and loosen this up. Record this after I fixed it. Basically, I just measured the height of the other side, and I had to going the right way. Yeah. So I just had to make sure that I was going the same height as the other side, really. This is probably the harder part is getting it to level out evenly. I'll back up and show you. So turn on the light. So that's how it looks so far, right on the other side. So I got it leveled out, and now I'm just gonna figure out what to do about this this bottom plastic piece. I think what I'm gonna do, because it comes up like this. This is the original design. So it comes where the bracket is supposed to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut that portion out, and yeah, go from there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll just cut the whole thing out and maybe zip tie the back piece or something. So this front one will still have a piece to give, so I'll probably just zip tie the back piece or something until I figure out what to do. I'll probably end up just taking the whole liner out, but I think for now that's what I'm gonna do, just to make it a little bit easier, and it'll be quick. I'll just cut both sides and then zip tie to hold it up, and then that's about it. I think I'm gonna wait until I mock the splitter up to the bumper. So I'm gonna go ahead and mock that up and probably mount it to that, or I'll mock it, drill the holes, and then do the splitter on the bracket. I don't know, I'll figure it out and then go from there. Yeah. All right, guys. So today's a big day. We're gonna drill into this APR splitter, and basically I had to wait because I didn't have any light colored Sharpie, so I ordered a silver Sharpie. All right. Sorry, I just got a phone call from Patrick. He's on the way over. So basically where we're at, last time we removed the bumper, we got the Devsport mounts onto the chassis. So we got those on. Now we have to drill into the splitter for the holes. Basically I took the bumper, placed it on top, did the measurements, and used the Sharpie to make my dots. So these are the holes that I'm going to drill into the splitter, and yeah, and that's where that's the part that we're at right now. So I got to do this is kind of like the nerve-wracking part, I guess. I'm going to move the stuff over. I'll probably do this over on the side, and yeah, let's drill into this expensive splitter. Great. All right, moment of truth. This is what separates the men from the boys. Drilling in the carbon fiber. Oh God, I'm scared. Come on. Oh God. All right, I'm gonna put something underneath. I'm too scared. Woo! All right, just so all you haters know, I'm masking up. Got the goggles on. Yeah, the shit was flying everywhere, getting in my face. Woo! Now I'm ready. Now this is easy. Got it on the right setting. Let's get it. Crap, I can't see now, I'm breathing. My breath is too hot. Oh, so easy. All right, that's how we do it. I can't see anything. I'm gonna get through this. Last 10, fogging up. Last few holes, and then we're going on to the next step. I don't know if you guys saw Patrick in the last clip, but he's here. We had to take the liner off. Well, not had to, but Patrick was like, it will look better, and I agree.
You'll be able to see the carbon when it's...
All right, so now we're gonna attempt to put the bumper on. This is probably the hardest part.
He said this is probably the hardest part. I don't know how much of that got caught on camera.
Dang, this is heavy.
Yeah, I think
Oh
that
God, I'm hitting stuff.
not as light as I thought it'd be.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be light.
That fiberglass, I mean, carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber?
Carbon fiber glass.
Oh God. All right. Here we go.
I don't know where it mounts to.
I don't know either.
Okay.
I forgot.
There we go. Your guess was pretty close. They might even be too low.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at it.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think it might be.
No, it's not too low.
Is it?
All right, so what I suggest is that we get it on.
Like get it completely on.
Should we do it that way? And then...
Yeah, so it's perfect. Not like not like secure it on, but the bumper on how it's supposed to be.
All right, pull it off because I think there's a specific way that we're supposed to do it. All right, come down. All right, we're pausing. All right, sorry I missed it, guys. We were just like nervous, but we got the bumper on, and Now we're
time
just
to see if our holes line
now.
up.
Yeah, now we gotta see if the holes line up and everything. Oh, there's one piece before you do that. There's it's like a double-sided sticky thing.
Gasket comes.
Piece.
And that goes.
It goes on the bottom like that.
It does.
Yeah. So they're double-sided, so you peel it and then stick.
Okay. It's weird. I wonder why.
So there's no flex in it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like when you're torquing it.
I don't know if I'd stick that on yet. I would get a screw in it, like on each corner first or something.
Well, give me a screw. You got a screw?
I don't know. Getting in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Well, you can't put it all the way. You gotta sandwich it still.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Don't like stick it yet. Get just align like each corner or something like that, or like 2 far corners to make sure that the thing's actually gonna line up first.
Okay, well that one doesn't go. This one not hot.
What? Is it struggling to reach?
Yeah.
That goes in. That goes in. That goes in.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Fuck, I'm not using that blade. Fuck it.
No.
I'm not taking this thing back off. Are you even using? Am I using a washer?
On the bottom or top?
Bottom.
Like, are you asking me?
Yeah.
I think we got another.
Do we have one?
Yeah. Are you using one on the top?
No.
Okay. These locking nuts, or are they just regular?
I think they're regular.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, they're regular.
Oh yeah, we're still filming. Yeah, guys. This is how you do it properly. Yeah. Is this even going? So yeah, you just find the holes and you stick in from the front, and yeah.
It's pretty self-explanatory at this point.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks about this is like these.
Honestly, everything. But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say the fucking bolts have hex bolts.
The Allen's? Or what are you talking about?
Or Allen bolts or whatever. Honestly, it looks.
It's because they're more aerodynamic.
What?
Yeah, I think some we're gonna need some.
Some love, some
Yeah.
tender caressing.
No, the opposite.
Alright, so this took long, but the end result is so good.
With it.
Yeah. As soon as I find it. Just the two.
Yeah, I can't even find that hole.
Yeah, we might have to refill. Like that. Just hand tighten these right now.
Like, the plan is to take this back off?
No.
Okay.
I like drill while it's on the.
Okay, like from the bottom?
Yeah.
Just ream it out a little bit?
Yeah, just like, open her up.
Give her a good reaming.
Alright, I can't feel.
What do you
I
mean?
need a knife.
He's like laying on half of it.
Oh. Okay, I got it. Yeah. This one.
I think mine too.
try. I think there's two holes that I have to.
Yeah, mine. I think this one should be okay. This one is off, but. Yeah, might be a little larger.
Oh, mine's only off by a little bit. All I really need is a little bit.
I think I can just get on this on. Here. Stick that and see where it is.
Oh. Oh, I know why. That's the one you like angled to the.
Yeah, I think I'm having trouble with the same one, the front one.
Yeah, but I'm having trouble with this bad one too. It's fine. I'll just fucking. Ah.
Cool.
I get something here.
Huh?
All right. Get off. Get off. Oops. Go back. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. Man, that doesn't look nice. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Oh yeah, you can see the little APR logo in there.
Yeah.
Looks good. Yeah. Looks good.
You know what would not look good?
What?
Big
The
old
little
thing of
plastic? Yeah. Looks good. And then you can see this big old scratch right there. Right there. So we'll fix that, hopefully.
Okay.
We'll try. All right, guys. So stay tuned for more. The next couple of videos on this car will be we'll be correcting it. So we're gonna start with decon wash, both mechanical and chemical, and then go ahead and prep it. We're gonna try to fix these rock chips and things like that. I've got paint already in because I ordered all of it, and then yeah, that's it. So stay tuned for more. Peace.